Two guys who have been there, done that as well. Rob O'Neill, the man who smoked bin Laden, Eddie Gallagher, fellow team guys, both of you. I appreciate you joining me today. Sorry, I'm going to try to pull it together here real quick. But Eddie, you know this firsthand. How do you feel today?
Carl, you hit it on the head. Today is an emotional day for all of us, especially the ones that have lived it and lost our brothers. But as the time goes on, I am grateful for today. I'm grateful that we have the chance to celebrate our brothers who gave their lives, who made the ultimate sacrifice. And I'm grateful for the chance to be able to say their names, tell their stories to those who might not know them, which is where I'm at right now. I'm at a friend's barbecue. We're all hanging out, and I'm telling stories about all my brothers who lost their lives, who gave their lives for this country. And, there's nothing to me that's greater than that. This is what it makes our country great, that we have men and women who are willing to raise their right hand, knowingly know that they could possibly give their lives for this country. That's what makes us unique. That's what makes us different from every other country. I'm just grateful to have today and to celebrate their lives.
Rob?
Yeah, hey, Carl, first of all, I want to say you can do backflips after bench pressing over 400 pounds, so you ever want to shed a tear, you're welcome to. But it is important. Also, got to realize, too, when you do tilt a few back, look at the sky, remember, our brothers up there they're going to love that you're having a good time. Just realize how fragile life is and what people sacrifice. You mentioned Turbine 3-3. I was talking to my friend Dan Healy right before he died. I went through sniper school. We were talking about Sam Adams' beer. And then we were on the mountain going up to recover bodies, trying to find Matt Axelson and Marcus Luttrell at the crash site. A guy by the name of Lou Langlis was at the crash site. He said, you know what? I just never want to die like this. And then several years later, he was on Extortion 1-7, and he died just like that. And right now, they want you to celebrate this country. They want you to remember them. They want you to have those burgers in the 3-day weekend. But like you said, don't be afraid to, tilt one back, nod to the sky, watch that American flag, wave just a little bit longer. And if you shed a tear, that's fine too. But just remember who did what and why.
Yeah. Eddie, as we go through, it seems like today is the perfect day to point out to people that things are bigger than just us. Things are bigger than just them. If you had one piece of advice to leave to your kids about how we got here and what it was today, what is that?
That this country that we live in is worth dying for. That it is an honor to die for this country. My brothers who have died, I know Rob, you guys feel the same way, that our brothers wouldn't give it back. They died doing what they loved. They died doing something that, they got to show how much they love this country. And it doesn't matter what side of the aisle that you sit on, they died for you. So, and when I talk to my kids, I'm like, that's what the American dream is all about. That's what being an American is all about. That's what being a patriot is all about. And I hope that inspires them as they grow up.
Yeah. And Rob, you got a somewhat newborn in the house. What's your one wish for kids in your family?
My wish for her is to grow up in a better place than we did. And we have men and women out there right now making sure that happens. And just my advice for everyone today is, think of someone that you normally wouldn't call and just give them a call and tell them you love them, and then tell them it's okay to be an American.
Yeah. Oh, we need more of that. Rob, Eddie.
Yes, we do.
Blessed, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Carl.
Thanks,
love you,
brother. Good to see you.
He loves the Constitution. He fights for what's right. He hates the bad guys. He's a freedom warrior. He's your freedom warrior. Watch Carl Higbie every weekday on Newsmax.